ultimately affects people who can't afford food, right? Because if there's food becomes more scarce, then that means that people who can't afford it are even more marginalized by that. So this is what I was talking about here, landfill gas. Right, so layers and layers of organic waste from landfill will, it kind of simulates what happens inside oil and gas plays. So there's anoxic conditions and methane is created. Okay. So it's being used more and more, and this is another renewable way to make energy. If you have a diesel engine, so the first combustion engine didn't actually run off petroleum, it ran off vegetable oil. So you can modify a diesel engine to do that still today. So the very first internal combustion engine was a Mercedes-Benz diesel. And it did not run off, like I said, it did not run off diesel. We hadn't discovered petroleum yet. It ran off of cooking oil. All right. So you can break up functional ester groups and create proper viscosity, and then you can use it in diesel engines. Okay, so you might know someone who has a diesel engine that's converted to run on biodiesel, but they have the proper distillation to be able to do that. All right, you can do that at home. This is another option, hydrogen fuel cells. So what happens in hydrogen fuel cells? Okay, hydrogen and oxygen is taken into an electrical panel. The electrical panel causes a reaction and then creates water. And then when the hydrogen and oxygen bond together, they release energy. And this is how, so water can be broken up with an electrical current. This is called electrolysis. Right? I would show you this in the lab if we were in the lab. But the kind of opposite happens in a fuel cell. They're brought close together to create water as a waste product, and the electrons using this reaction create current. So you've probably seen like municipal buses that run on hydrogen fuel cells and things like that. So that's what's going on. They have an electrical panel that brings hydrogen and oxygen together. And that electric current allows electron flow, and this creates energy. Okay, that is it for Science 30. So all of your lectures are now done. You have until June the 10th to get all of your work in. So electromagnetism needs to be done, and then you have your booklet to work on in this unit, energy and the environment, and you can get your unit test done at your leisure. Anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed the course. I know that it wasn't exactly what you would have expected with COVID, but you have lots of time to get your work done now, and hopefully all goes well. Remember that your final projects you need to start working on too. We will hear from you soon. Have a good graduation if I don't talk to you before then. Bye now.